Hello champions, welcome to the last minute lecture revision on the continuity and differentiability. Today I will upload a very unique approach which nobody can tell you apart from this video. As I mentioned you, I will always upload the videos with the help of fully shortcut tricks. Myself Dr. Harish Garg, you can follow and subscribe my YouTube channel where you can find the last lectures was on the calculus of variations, linear algebra, wave equations and many more lectures are there. I also uploaded the conformal mapping, residue, Rauchy theorems, all with the help of the shortcut tricks. Now the question is why I choose these topics today in the last minute revision. I uploaded this video based on the comments received from one of my subscribers. So that is the comment I have received from the Kirti Agarwal, and he said, sir, आपने फंक्शन ऑफ सेवरल वेरिएबल में कंटिन्यूटी के लिए कुछ स्पेशल केसेस में एक शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स बताई थी विच इज डिफाइन एज a over c plus b over d is greater than 1. I hope you watch my this lecture on continuity and differentiability. तो वहां पे आपको ये शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स मिलेगी भी. क्या ये शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स डिफरेंशियबिलिटी के लिए नहीं है? अगर नहीं है तो क्या कोई ट्रिक्स आप बता सकते हो? एंड विद इन द 24 hours I uploaded this lectures for Kirti Agarwal as well as for my all the other subscribers on. Now, okay, that's true. The several of the comments I had also received. Sir, please upload the videos on the complex analysis as the time is not permitted to me to upload the more videos because the tomorrow is the examinations. But for the complex analysis, I must say you can watch about my these 3 lectures and definitely one or two question come up from my these 3 lectures. इसी में shortcut tricks last revision की तरह ही upload करा हुआ है. Okay, so you can watch them and if the time permits me, I will try my best to upload the videos in the night for you. Fine. So मैं रात तक मेहनत कर सकता हूँ आपके लिए, but promise me you can qualify the examinations as well. चलिए, how you can solve the continuity and differentiability? Whenever you will see any of the function which is related to this form, only this form, fine. Whenever you can see the function which is of this form where a, b, c and d are my greater than 0, then you can find the continuity and differentiability within the 5 seconds. Yes, you heard the correct line, 5 seconds. What is the condition for the continuity? Which is a over c plus b over d must be greater than 1. That is the coefficient power of the x, power of the x, a over c. Similarly for b over d is greater than 1. The same shortcut tricks as mentioned by one of my subscriber in this comment box. And how she get the video? You can get the videos from this playlist. Let me show you. The video is continuity and differentiability. So this is the video of the continuity and differentiability. It's a gate, net, all are available in this. All the questions are available in this playlist. Chaliye. Then what is the condition for the differentiability? Differentiability is again a over c plus b over d is greater than of 1 plus 1 over c. That's the only difference between the continuity and differentiability. Believe me, this is the unique shortcut trick that I mentioned you only for you. Nobody can tell you this shortcut tricks. That's true. Once I will upload this video, now that it's a publicly available videos. Now everyone can say it's our shortcut tricks, it's my shortcut and so on. Fine. So, but believe me, I can come up with this my shortcut tricks only for you. So you can write the shortcut tricks, but remember this trick is applicable only for this kind of the functions. Second shortcut tricks I can provide you whenever the function is of the x and the sine, or whenever the function is x and the cos, then you can check the function is continuous and differentiable. The function is continuous provided the value of the m and n are my positive numbers, and the differentiable whenever m is my strictly greater than of n. Fine. So based on these two shortcut tricks, I can solve each problem whenever I can find such kind of the things. So let's start with the first one. Can you check whether the function is continuous at 0, 0, whether the function is differentiable at 0, 0. So you can see if you compare them, x raised to power a, y raised to power b, x raised to power c, y raised to power d. So what is the a? A is my 4, b is my 4, c is my 2, d is my 2. So can you check about a over c plus b over d? Is it a greater than 1? Yes. So that means the function is continuous at 0 comma 0. Is the function is differentiable? So what is the condition for the differentiable? A over c, b over d must be greater than of 1 over 1 plus 1 over c. So 4 over 2, 4 over 2, is it greater than 1 plus 1 over c? Yes, it is also correct. Yes, the function is differentiable at 0 comma 0. Fine. Now always remember, once the function is differentiable, fine, then you can say the directional अगर इसके बाद भी आपसे पूछ लिया जाए, then the directional derivatives exist. Fine. If the function is differentiable, then the directional derivative exists, while the converse is not true. Fine. Secondly, how you can find the partial derivative of the fx, partial derivative of f with respect to y at the point 0 comma 0. Fine. And that's a very, again, the very simple way I can tell you how. पहले एक ही क्वेश्चन में सब कुछ करवा दे रहा हूं, उसके बाद क्विकली से आंसर निकाल देंगे. When a is my greater than 1 or a is my greater than 0, b is my okay, you can say fx at the point 0 comma 0, which is defined as limit h approaches 0 f of h comma 0 minus 0 comma 0 divided by h. तो क्लियरली से इस केस में आपके पास h comma 0 कितना है? 0. 0 is my 0. Fine. Similarly, you can say f of y is also 0. क्लियर? एक और ट्रिक बता रहा हूं. अब आप इसकी वैल्यू कैसे निकाल दोगे शॉर्टकट ट्रिक से? whenever a is my greater than 0, b is my greater than 0, the value of the fx and the value of the fy is always 0. Fine. Whenever a is greater than 0, b is greater than 0, fx and fy are always greater than 0, provided वो इसी फॉर्म का होना चाहिए. क्लियर? चलिए, look at this one. Again, it is of form a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, c is equal to 2, d is equal to 4. So first of all, what is the value of the fx at the point 0 comma 0? 0, because a and b both are greater than 0. What is the value of the fy? Again, it's a 0. Is the function is continuous? You can check about a over c plus b over d. Is it a greater than 1? No, because it's a 0.5. Or you can say this is my 3 over 4, which is not greater than 1. So that means the function is not continuous. Fine. If the function is not continuous, that implies the function is not differentiable. Moreover, you can also check about the differentiability conditions. A over c, b over d is greater than 1. So you can see a over c plus b over d, is it greater than 1 over 1 by 2? So clearly say 3 over 4 is greater than of 3 over 2, which is not possible. It's a 1.5, it's a 0.75. That means the function is not differentiable. Fine. Function is not continuous, function is not differentiable, fx is 0, fy is my 0. अगर ये function differentiable नहीं है, तो it doesn't mean that the directional derivative does not exist. It doesn't mean that. We need to calculate the directional derivatives. Fine. But how you can calculate the directional derivative? We will see. चलिए पहले इसी में करवा ही देता हूँ आपको. How you can calculate the directional derivative. Fine. So you can calculate the directional derivative by taking the limit h approaches 0, f of ha, hb minus f of 0 comma 0 divided by h, where a square plus b square is equal to 1. Fine. Where a square plus b square is equal to 1. Now, so you can see, you can substitute the value and calculate the limit. बट बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस आगे सॉल्व करूंगा आपके लिए भी. उम्मीद करता हूं वीडियो को सबसे पहले आप लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो. आपके लिए शॉर्टकट ट्रिक्स कोई और नहीं देगा आपको. फाइन. चलिए, फंक्शन है आपके पास एक्स स्क्वायर वाई, एक्स स्क्वायर. अभी मैं पहले कुछ स्मॉल क्वेश्चंस आपकी कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ाने के लिए कर रहा हूं, एंड देन वी विल सी द दिसंबर 25, 25 जून 27, 19, 18, all the questions I will solve you with again the same shortcut tricks. Fine. पहले कॉन्फिडेंस इंक्रीज करते हैं. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 2, D is equal to 2. So can you find the partial derivative at the point 0, 0? Because A and B both are greater than 0. So fx, fy both are my 0. Fine. Is the function is continuous? So you can check about A over C, 2 over 2 plus b over d. Is it a greater than 1? Yes, the function is continuous at 0, 0. Is the function is differentiable? So you can see a over c plus b over d. Is it greater than of 1 plus 1 over c? You can see it's a 1.5. Is it a greater than of the 1.5? No, they are equality, but we need a strictly greater than. So that means the function is not differentiable. Fine. So function is continuous at the point 0, 0, but the function is not differentiable at 0, 0, although the partial derivatives exist. Okay, look at this another one. The function is xy over x square plus y4. Okay, so I will give you the 10-second. Fine. So I will count them and you can tell me what is whether the function is continuous, whether the function is differentiable, what is the value of the fx and the value of the fy. So let me count them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I hope you can compute them. What is the A? 1, B 1, C 2. जब आप एग्जामिनेशन में होगे, there is no need to write this. You can write in your mind. So what is the value of the fx? Fy is 0, 0. A over C plus B over D. Is it greater than 1? No. 0.5, sorry, it's a 1. What is the LCM is 4. So is it a 3 by 4 is greater than 1? No. So that means the function is not continuous. Once the function is not continuous, what it implies? This implies the function is not differentiable. So this option is also cancelled. Otherwise, you can check upon A over C plus B over D. Is it greater than of 1 plus 1 over C? So this number is my 3 over 4, which is not greater than of 3 over 2. So that means again you can see the function is not differentiable. कमेंट करके बता सकते हो आप कितना आपको इंटरेस्टेड लग रहा है ये. x cube, y cube, x6, y6. So firstly continuity की बात करते हैं. Fine. Continuity means a over c plus b over c. Is it greater than 1? No, because it will be my 1. It is also 1, but it is not greater than 1. The function is not continuous. So if the function is not continuous, that means the function is not differentiable. Moreover, you can also check a over c plus b over d. Is it greater than 1 over 1 plus 6? The left hand side will be 1 and right hand side is 7 by 6, not greater than. So that means the function is not differentiable. Although you can see the fx 0 and fy is 0. Fine. Always remember, एक और शॉर्टकट ट्रिक अभी मेरे दिमाग में आया. You can see this function is symmetric in terms of x and y. ये function symmetric है ना in terms of x and y. So in that case, fx is always equal to fy. अगर function symmetric है, अगर function symmetric नहीं है, then it may or may not be. चलिए look at this another one. xy, x square. Now again you can see the function is symmetric. Fine. So that means the function values, partial derivative with respect to x, partial derivative with respect to y, both are same and both the values are my greater than, so it's a 0. Is the function is continuous? A over c plus b over d is not greater than 1. The function is not continuous. Once the function is not continuous, that means the function is not differentiable. Otherwise, you can see a over c, b over d. Is it greater than 1 over c? No. So that means the function is again not differentiable. चलिए next one. Again the function is symmetric. Fine. So that means the value of the fx at the point 0, 0, function values both are same always, and the same value will be 0 because a and c are greater than a and b are greater than 0. Is the function continuity? So check the continuity. 1, that is a 2 over 2 plus 2 over 4. Is it greater than 1? Yes. Is the differentiable? So a over c, b over d, is it greater than of 1 plus 1 over 2? So that number will be half. That is a 3 by 2. Is it a 3 greater than 3 by 2? No. The function is not differentiable. Fine. The function is not differentiable although the partial derivatives exist. Can you look at that? Again, the function is symmetric. Fine. So the value of the fx, value of the fy at the point 0, 0 are same and both are 0. Can you check about the continuity? Is a 5 over 2 plus 5 over 2. Is it greater than 1? Yes, the function is continuous. Is it differentiable? 5 over 2, 5 over 2, is it greater than 1 plus 1 over c? So you can see the left hand side is 5 is greater than, yes, the function is differentiable. Fine. Once the function is differentiable, that means all the directional derivatives exist. तो निकालने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, you can write directly on the existence. कमेंट करके बताइए पहले अभी तक यहाँ पे, उसके बाद आगे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. कमेंट करिए क्या आपको ये अप्रोच अच्छी लगी कि नहीं लगी. Will you like this approach or not? Now you can see the function is not symmetric. That means the fx at the point 0, 0, it may or may not be equal. It may or may not be equal. Fine. But we see the value of a and b both are greater than 0. In that case, these both values are 0. Check about the continuity. So a over c, b over d, is it greater than 1? Satisfied. Yes, the function is continuous. Is it differentiable? 3 over 2 plus 1 over 2 is greater than 1 plus half. So this LCM is 4 by 2 is 2. This is 3 by 2. Yes, this is satisfied. The function is differentiable also. Once the function is differentiable, that means all the directional derivative exist in the direction. Okay, look at this another one. X, Y. Again, the function is not symmetric, but it may happens that the directional derivative exists or the fx and fy both are same. So again, in this case, this value is my 0. Fine. Because always remember a and b must be greater than 0. What about the continuity? Is the function is continuous? 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2. Is it greater than 1? Yes. What about the differentiability? 1 over 2 plus 2 over 2. Is it greater than of 1 plus 1 over 2? So that will be 3 over 2. Is it greater than of the 3 over 2? No. So that means the function is not differentiable. Fine. चलिए, now we can see about the all those previous py question series. The given function is x square sine 1 over x. Now can you compare them? X raised to power m sine 1 over x raised to power n. So what is the shortcut fix? It is continuous provided m and n are greater than 0. It is differentiable whenever m is strictly greater than n. What is the m? M is 2, n is my 1. Both are satisfied. The function is continuous, fine. M is greater than n, function is differentiable, fine. Once the function is continuous, that means the limit existence, that also correct. Limit of the f dash. So can you find the value of the f dash? That number is my 2x sine 1 over x plus x square. Sine derivative will be cos 1 by x and the cos derivative will be minus 1 over x square. So that number will be 2x sine 1 over x minus cos 1 over x. Clearly say when you take the limit as x approaches 0, this does not exist. So once the limit does not exist, that means this option will be cancelled. Fine. लेकिन अगर यहाँ पे आपसे पूछ लिया जाए whether the function f dash is continuous, how you can check about? Again you can use the same rule, m and n 1, both are greater than 0, but you can see I can write this number is x raised to power 0, but 0 is not greater than 0, so that f dash is not continuous. Check whether they are differentiable. M is greater than n. For this case, you can see m is my 0, n is my 1. 0 is not greater than 1. Similarly, for this case, 1 is not greater than 1. So function f dash is also not differentiable. Moreover, the function is not continuous implies the function is not differentiable. तो देखो कितना आसान क्वेश्चन था जो लास्ट बार में आया और 10 सेकंड के अंदर आपको सॉल्व कर लो. Now you can see the another one. Now you can see it's a x square y divided by x4 plus y square plus e of x comma y. Fine. सबसे पहले देखते हैं ये उसी तरह का आ गया functions. This is the exponential function. Every exponential function is my continuous. Every exponential function. This is the continuous. How you can check about that? A over c plus b over d. Is it a greater than 1? So 1 is greater than 1. Not possible. So the function is not continuous. Fine. So the function is not continuous at 0, 0. The function is not continuous at 0, 0. That means the function is not differentiable at 0, 0. But you can see the function is differentiable at r square minus 0, 0. Fine. Or you can see how you can check about the differentiability. A over c, b over d is greater than of 1 plus 1 over 4. So clearly say it is a 1 is greater than 5 over 4, which is not true. That means the function is not differentiable at 0, 0 only, but it's a differentiable for all r. Third option is the cancel because he said for the r square, if I choose the 0, 0, it is not satisfied. Fine. Now directional derivative, because the function is not differentiable, so it doesn't mean that it is differentiable. Directional derivative does not exist. मैंने क्या बताया आपको? If the function is differentiable, then the directional derivative exists, while the converse is not true. So how you can find the directional derivatives? So we can take the limit as h approaches 0, f of ha hb minus 0, 0 divided by h, where a square plus b square is my 1. Fine. So I can substitute h square. So that number is h cube a square b divided by h4 a4 plus h square b square plus e raised to power h square ab minus f of 0, 0 is 1 divided by h. Fine. So I can take h square common, it's a cancel. I can separate them, again it will be cancel. So it is a square b divided by h square a4 plus b square plus e raised to power h square ab minus 1 over h. Now you can take the limit h approaches 0. So for this case, when you take the limit, it is a square over b, and when you take this part, it is my 0 by 0 form, and if you apply the L'Hopital rule, it is h square ab into 2hab divided by 1, and when you take the limit h approaches 0, this number will be 0. So that means directional derivative is a square over b. Is it okay? Now what will happen if b is equal to 0? So that means this number is a square over b, and a square plus b square is 1. So that means this number is existence for all those pair of AB provided b is my non-zero. Fine. But what will happen when b is equal to 0? When b is equal to 0, from this case a will be my plus minus 1. So I can substitute this number. B is my 0. It is a plus minus h. So when b is equal to 0, this value will be 0. This value will be e raised to power 0, 1. So that is a 0 plus 1. F of 0 is 0. F of 0, 0 is 1. So that number is also 0. So in that case, directional derivative is also 0, which is existence. Yes, directional derivative is existence for all those pairs. A, B, D are the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another case. Which of the following is goes to the 0? Goes to 0 means the function is continuous. So what is the case for that? A is my alpha, B will be my beta. What is the C? It's the square and the root. So the power of the x will be 1 and the value of the d is y square and the take the square root is 1. So what is the case for the continuity? A over C, B over D is my greater than 1. That means alpha plus beta is my greater than 1. But he said alpha is greater than 0, beta is greater than 0. That's wrong, because if I choose alpha is my 0.5, beta is my 0.1, which is not satisfied. That is wrong. Alpha is greater than 2, beta is greater than 2. That's also wrong, because if I choose alpha is my 0.5 and beta is my 1.2, it satisfied my given requirement, but both the numbers are not greater than 2. Third option is the correct. And what about the fourth one? You can see what is the value of the alpha plus, this is the line, this is the portion, fine. And what is the alpha? This is the 1 and this is the 1 by 4. And if you take this is the another portion which is far behind. But if you clearly say if I choose alpha is my 0.5, beta is my 0.25, then clearly say both these number will be satisfied, but here alpha plus beta is not greater than 1. So D option is cancelled. C option is the right answer. Otherwise, if you look about the graphically, then you can also see these are the values which are not satisfied for the alpha plus beta is greater than 1. So the right answer is only C is the correct answer. Okay, for more details, you can watch about my real analysis, function of the several variable, limit, continuity, differentiable, all are available at my YouTube channel. उम्मीद करता हूँ वीडियो को लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लिया होगा अभी तक. चलिए, look at this one. Function is continuous, bounded. So firstly, what is the A, B, C and D? मेक श्योर स्टूडेंट ये ट्रिक सिर्फ इसी तरह के फंक्शन के ऊपर एप्लीकेबल है. सो ए ओवर सी प्लस बी ओवर डी, इज इट ग्रेटर देन 1? नो, द फंक्शन इज नॉट कंटिन्यूस एट 0,0 only. Fine. So the function is continuous at 0,0. The function is continuous at 0,1. Where is the 0,1 lies? 0,1 lies in this case, and the function is not a discontinuity. The function is continuous. Function is of the bounded. How you can check about the bounded? I can check about the modulus. This number will be my xy over x square plus y square. Fine. And I think that is the, is it a bounded? How you can prove it bound? I think it's a bounded. If you convert it into the polar coordinates, so what will happen? It's a r square cos theta sin theta divided by r square. So clearly say this number will be my sine 2 theta over 2, which is my less than 1. So that means the function is bounded function. Now whether the integration is finite or not. So again 0 to 1 xy over x square plus y square. So I can change into the polar coordinates. Fine. So what is the limit is r square cos into sine divided by r square r dr into d theta. Limits are, because it's a 0 to 1, so angle is from pi by 2. So clearly say it's a sine of 2 theta, so limits are finite, angles are finite, so this answer must be finite. There is no need to compute them. Yes, it's a finite. B, C and D are my right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another one. Again, which of the following is continuity, differentiability and so on? What is the A? 1, B 1, C will be 2 raised to power alpha, that's a 2 alpha, D will be 2 alpha. So for the continuity, firstly we can check about the continuity. A over C plus B over D must be greater than 1. So that means 1 over alpha must be greater than 1. That implies alpha must be less than 1. So that means the function is continuous whenever alpha is less than 1. So strictly less than 1. So first option cancel. While for all these the function is continuous. But for the last case, the function is not continuous, cancel. What were the differentiability conditions? A over C, B over D is greater than of 1 plus 1 over C. So that implies 1 over 2 alpha is greater than 1. This implies alpha must be less than of half. So that means the function is differentiable when alpha is strictly less than half, but it is a equality half. The function is not differentiable, but he said differentiable. 1 over 4 is less than half. Yes, C option is the only right answer of this problem. देखिए कितना सेकंड लग रहा है आपको सॉल्व करने के लिए. ये मत सोचिए इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ द आईआईटी जैम. इट मे पॉसिबल दैट दिस ईयर this kind of the question will be asked in the CSIR NET or in the GATE examinations. Okay, look at this one. Again, the function is continued. Again, is of form x is. So, what is the A? I can combine them. It's a 2 plus beta. What is the B? 1, C 4, and D will be 2. Fine. Now, condition for the continuity, differentiability. So, firstly, we can check about the continuity. Is it okay? Because mode of x, whether it's a positive or a negative, it still is the form of the x raised to power beta or minus x raised to power beta. But we always look for the powers. Now, for the continuity, A over C plus B over D is my greater than 1. So, I can take 4 is LCM. 2 plus beta plus 2 is my greater than 4. That means beta must be greater than 0. Then only the function is continuous. Strictly greater than 0, first option cancel. Continuous for all beta greater than 0, satisfied. Continuous for beta is less than 0, cancel. Differentiable. How you can check about the differentiability? So A over C, B over D is greater than 1 plus 1 over C. C is my 4. Fine. So if you take 4 is LCM, so 2 plus beta plus 2 is greater than of 5. So that means beta must be greater than of 1. 4 is the LCM, 2 plus beta plus 2 and 5. So beta must be greater than 1. But he said not differentiable for any beta. That's wrong. So the correct option is only B is the right answer. Okay, look at this another case. Function is continuous, differentiable and so on. So what is the continuity? Fine. A is my 1, B is my 1, C is equal to 2, D is equal to 2. So A over C, B over D, is it a greater than 1? No. The function is not continuous. The function is continuous, cancel. Function is this. Now the partial derivatives. So clearly say A and B both are greater than 0. So fx 0.0 is 0 and function is symmetric also. So fy is also 0. The function is existence only. He said only. He said every point. Now we can check about the other point as well. So that means f of, firstly we can check about the fx limit h approaches 0 h a comma b minus 0 comma b. Fine. Or you can say it's a 0 a comma 0. Fine. So it's a, sorry, I can say at the point a comma 0 minus 0 comma 0 divided by a plus h divide and a, it is fine. Now if you substitute the values, limit h approaches 0, a plus h into 0 is a 0, 0 minus 0 is 0. So yes, limit existence. Similarly, because the function is symmetric, so fy is also 0. Or if you want to check at the journal point, say a comma b, then how you can check about the limit? Limit h approaches 0, f of h plus a, h plus b minus f of a comma b divided by h. Again, if you do this simple calculation, it is my finite. But you can see this option is automatically cancelled because he said only, but we can compute it at the point a comma 0 and the limit is existence. So C option cancel, B option is the right answer of this problem. Okay, the function is continuous, function is continuous. So A, B both are my 1, C and D both are my 2. So A over C plus B over C, B over D is not greater than 1. The function is not continuous. Fine. The function is continuous. The function is not continuous. That means the function is not differentiable at 0, 0 only. So differentiability is not. Now you can check about the partial derivative. Fx at the point 0, 0 is 0 because a and b both are greater than 0. Function is symmetric. Fy is also my 0, 0. Fy exists. Function is discontinuous. Fine. Fx Fy does not exist. Fx Fy does not exist. So right answer is only B is the correct answer. देखिए कितने सिर्फ आपको 5 सेकंड चाहिए सॉल्व करने के लिए. फाइन. और उतना ही 5 सेकंड चाहिए आपको वीडियो को लाइक करने के लिए. ओके, चेक अबाउट द फंक्शन बाउंडेड अनबाउंड. तो यहाँ कंटिन्यूटी नहीं पूछा. दे आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द कंटिन्यूटी. बट इफ यू वांट टू चेक अबाउट द कंटिन्यूटी, इज द फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस. सो a over c 1 is greater than 1. Yes, the function is continuous. Is it a differentiable? So we can see 2 over 2, 1 over 2 is greater than 1 plus 1 over 2. Is it true? No. So function is not differentiable. Anyhow, we will check about the f is bounded. So what is the f? It is x square y over x square plus y square. I can also write this number is x square over x square plus y square. Now we all knows this quantity x square over x square plus 1 is always be less than or equal to 1. So that number is always. But what is the y? Y is the part of the R2. So that means this y is my unbounded. Domain तो नहीं ना बता रखी. So that number will be less than infinity. So that is unbounded. So f is bounded. F is bounded. Cancel. Fine. Now check about the partial derivative on the r square. So I can choose and the point is 0, 0. Can you compute the value of the fx at the point 0, 0? Clearly say from this case it's a 0 because a and b both are greater than 1, and you can see what is the partial derivative which is a less than of the m, that is a bounded. So that means fx is my bounded, but he said unbounded. So this option is cancelled. B option is the right answer of this problem. Because they are talking about the r square, I can choose any one option, 1.0, 0 and discard the option number 3. Chaliye, look at this one. Function is continuous, differentiable, partial derivative sense. This is not the form of x raised to power a, but if I write this function is x cube y over x square plus y square minus xy cube over x square plus y square. Is it okay? Now we can check about the firstly continuity of this. A over c plus b over, is it a greater than 1? Satisfied. For this case 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2, is it a greater than 1? Satisfied. Both are my continuous function. Yes, the function is continuous at the point 0, 0. So f is continuous, fine, differentiable and so on. Now you can check about the differentiability. That means 3 over 2 plus 1 over 2, is it greater than a1 plus 1 over c? Now you can see the left hand side is my 2, right hand side is 2. This is a yes, correct. What about the right hand side? What about the second part? This is my 1 over 2, 3 over 2. Is it greater than 1 plus 1 over 2? It will be 2 is greater than, yes, it is also satisfied. Yes, both are my differentiable. The function is differentiable. He said function is not differentiable. That option is cancelled. Now, whether the fx and fy are existence or not. Now, clearly say for this case, what is the value of the fx? Fx is my 0. What is the value of the fy? Is a 0. Is it okay? What is the value of the fx in this case? 0. Value of the fy is a 0. So that means the both the fx and fy are existent. So correct options are B and C are my right answer of this problem. देखिए चाहे क्वेश्चन IIT JAM का है, whether it's a gate statistics, whether it's a gate, whether it's a IIT JAM, whether it's a CSIR NET, I use the same approach for solving the problems. Fine. चलिए look at this another one. Function continue, g is continuous. Now they are talking about this case. चलिए पहले f के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. For the f case, whether the f is continuous, a over c, b over c is not greater than 1. So this implies f is not continuous at 0 comma 0. Is it fine? So if f is not continuous at 0 comma 0, this, what is the meaning of that? That means g is not continuous at, you can see ये 0 कब बनेगा आपके पास? At n comma n. Is it okay? That means the g is not continuous at n comma n. That means g is not differentiable at n comma n. Is it okay? Now look at that. G is continuous on the r square minus n comma n, where n is a natural number. Fine, you can see n varies from 1 to infinity, so it's a 1 2. So yes, G is continuous. G is not continuous at 0 comma 0 only. Fine. So G is not continuous at n comma n. It is fine. G is not well defined. That's wrong. G is a well defined function. G is continuous from the R2 to R. That's wrong, because G is not continuous at n comma n, and n comma n is the part of the R square. The function h, which I define as g, is continuous. Now you can see in this case x will be c and y will be y, but the function is continuous. The function is continuous for all r square except from the k comma k, but this is not in the form of the k comma k. Yes, the function is continuous as well. So A and B are my right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this one. The function is x cube over x square plus y square. What is my A? 3, B 0, C 2, D 2. But remember, you can never apply this approach. You can never apply because D is my 0. Whenever you want to apply this approach, A, B, C and D must be greater than 0. पर यहाँ तो greater than 0 नहीं बना ना, so you can never apply the approach for checking the continuity and differentiability. Then how you can check about the continuity? So second shortcut tricks I will tell you. Whenever this fail, whenever the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of denominator, fine, that implies the function is continuous at the point. The function is continuous at the point. Fine. On the other hand, whenever the degree of numerator is less than or equal to the degree of denominator, that implies the function is not continuous at the given point. If the function is not continuous, that means the function is not differentiable at the given point, whatever the point is given. Is it okay? Now you can see what is the degree of the numerator? 3. Degree of the denominator 2. 3 is my greater than 2. Yes, the function is continuous at 0 comma 0. The function is discontinuous. Cancel. Fine. Now how you can check about the differentiability? Fine. Continuity does not imply the differentiability, but differentiability applies continuity. यहाँ तक ट्रिक समझ में आ गई? चलिए. Now अब इस केस में भी आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि f of x y is my 0. Fine. Because इस केस में आपका a is my greater than 0, but b is not greater than 0. Fine. So firstly find the value of the fx at the point 0 comma 0. What is the value? Limit h comma 0 minus 0 comma 0 divided by h as h approaches 0. ये function symmetric भी नहीं है. Fine. So what is the value of the h comma 0? Is a x, that is a h minus 0 over h. The value of the fx is my 1. Fine. What is the value of the fy? Fy will be 0 comma y, so 0 comma y will be 0. Is it okay? Now how you can check about the differentiability? So we all know differentiability means you can check about x minus fx into h minus fy, or I can write in terms of the h and k if you want. H and k, this is k divided by h square plus k square. Fine. Now your target is check whether the limit existence of this function or not. So firstly you can substitute. यहाँ पे fill कर देता हूँ ऊपर space. fx is my 1. So what is the value of the f of h? H cube divided by h square plus k square minus h minus 0 divided by h square plus k square. So if you take the LCM, it is minus h k square divided by h square plus k square raised to power 3/2. Is it okay? Now again we can check about the same rule. What is the degree of the numerator? Degree of the numerator is 3. Degree of the denominator is 3. But you can see that means limit. That means this function is not continuous. यही तो बताया था ना मैंने कि whenever degree of the numerator is less than or equal to the denominator, then the function is not continuous. So once this function is not continuous, that means its function is not differentiable. Yes, this option is the correct option. Fine. Now you can see about the differentiability. How you can check about the differentiability? Oh, sorry, directional derivative. Limit h approaches 0, f of ha hb minus 0, 0 divided by h provided a square plus b square is my 1. तो फिल कर देते हैं. It is h cube a cube divided by h square a square h square b square. F of 0 is 0 divided by h. H cube will be cancelled out. It is a cube over a square plus b square, which is my finite, because a square plus b square is 1. So it is my a cube, which is my finite number. So yes, all the directional derivatives exist. So right answer is B, C and D are the right answer of this problem. उम्मीद करता हूँ आप रियली इंजॉय कर रहे होंगे वीडियोस को. चलिए इस केस को भी मैं थोड़ा सा अलग कर लेता हूँ. पहले एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर माइनस वाई स्क्वायर ओवर. अगेन मैं सेम अप्रोच अप्लाई नहीं कर सकता. आई कैन नेवर अप्लाई दिस अप्रोच. I can never apply this approach. Why? Because in this case the value of the y raised to power 0, but we always need a greater than 0. Fine. So second trick क्या बताया मैंने? Degree निकाल लेते हैं. What is the degree of the numerator? 2. What is the degree of the denominator? 2, which is not greater than. Fine. So that means the function is not continuous at 0, 0. The function is continuous at 0, 0. Cancel. Fine. That means the function is not differentiable at 0, 0. So differentiability is not there. Now you can check about the bounded. So I can start with the mode of f. This number is x square minus y square over x square plus y square. I can change into the polar coordinates. So this number will be r square cos square minus sin square divided by x square plus y square. Cos square theta minus sin square is cos of 2 theta, which is less than 1. Yes, this is bounded in the neighborhood of 0. It is not bounded. This option is cancelled. Now you can check about the directional derivatives. So again, directional derivative means you can check about the limit of f ha hb minus 0, 0 divided by h, where a square plus b square is my 1. So let's substitute the limits, and again we will see about the degree. H square minus a square, so h square will be cancelled out. A square minus b square divided by a square plus b square into h. Fine. Now clearly say when you take h approaches 0, limit does not exist. Fine. Moreover, you can also check about the degree of the numerator, because we are working on the value of the h. Degree of the h is my 0, and for the degree of the denominator it is my 1. So since the degree of the numerator is less than or equal to the denominator, so that means the function is not continuous. That means not differentiable. So that means the limit does not exist. Therefore the fx has all the directional derivative is the cancel option. So the right option is only B is the right answer. देखिए कितने आसान, अभी आपको कितने आसान लग रहे हैं, बट मेक श्योर यू हैव टू डू प्रैक्टिस और रिमेंबर माय ट्रिक। चलिए लुक एट दैट, अगेन ये उसी फॉर्म का है और लास्ट ऑप्शन डिफरेंशिएबल पूछा है। तो ए कितना इस केस में 2, बी कितना है आपका 1, सी इज माई 2। नाउ यू कैन अप्लाई दैट ट्रिक। सो ए ओवर सी 1, 2 over 2 plus greater than of 1 plus 1 over c. So clearly say they are not. Fine. That means the function is not differentiable. So yes, D option is the correct option. Is it okay? Now you can see the next option. Function is not differentiable. क्या ये continuous है? Although they are not talking about the continuous, but we will see whether it's a continuous or not. A over C, B over D, is it a greater than 1? No. The function is not, sorry, it's a yes. This is greater than. The function is continuous. Fine. Okay, second part is directional derivatives. So fine. But fine. So you have to take the limit. H approaches 0. F of all the points are the 0, 0. HA, HB minus 0, 0 divided by H, where A square plus B square is my 1. So let's start with this case. Limit H approaches 0 is a twice H cube A square B divided by H square is common, A square plus B square. F00 is my 0 divided by H. So that H cube will be cancelled. A square plus B square is my 1. So the limit will be twice A square B. Now look at the option A. What is the A? A is my half. Sorry, 1 by root 2. B will be 1 by, make sure A, B, C, D are not this one. A is my here, B is my this. So if you substitute, the answer will be 2 into half into 1 by root 2. So the answer is 1 by root 2. Yes, fine. For the second case, A will be in the direction 0, B will be 1. So the answer is 0, but he said 1. 1, 0, A will be 1, B will be 0, answer is 0. Yes, it's the right answers. A, C and D are my correct answer of this problem. Okay, find the directional derivatives. So I can say A is my 4 over 5, B is my 3 over 5 because A square plus B square is my 1. So फिर से वहीं से start करते हैं. Limit H approaches 0, F of HA, HB minus 0, 0 divided by H. So that number will be limit. What is the H of H, HA, HB? I can substitute here. This is H cube is common. A cube plus B cube divided by H square. A square minus B square. 0 is 0 into H. So H will be cancelled out. H cube will be cancelled out. So A cube plus B cube over A square minus B square. You can substitute the value A and B, or else you can use the formula A cube plus B cube, A square minus AB plus B square divided by A plus B, A minus B. A plus B will be cancelled out. Now you can substitute the value. A square plus B square is my 1 minus A into B, 12 divided by 25, A minus B, 1 over 5. So that is a 13 over 25 divided by 1 over 5. So that will be 13 over 5 is the right answer of this problem. You can substitute the value of the A and B directly in this case also. Fine. Okay, look at this another one. Your target is to find the directional derivative. Anyhow, is the function is continuous? You can see A is my 2, A over B plus A over C plus B over D. Is it a greater than 1? No, the function is not continuous. Once the function is not continuous, that means the function is not differentiable at the point 0, 0. So in this case, A will be my 1 by root 2, B will be, so I can start with HA, HB, 0, 0 divided by H, limit H approaches 0. HA, so it's a H cube A square B divided by H square is Okay, I can take an as h4 a4 plus h square b square minus 0 and divided by h I can write outside. Fine. So I can take h square common from the denominator. So that means the limit and h cube will be cancelled out. A square b h square a4 plus b square. Now you can substitute the value. It's a square over b. Is it okay? Now you can substitute a is 1 over 2 and this is 1 by root 2. So clearly say this answer is 1 over root b. A is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another one. The function is x cube divided by x square plus y square. Whether the function is differentiable, again you can see you can never apply this rule. You can never apply because the value of the b is my 0 which is not greater than 0. Fine. So I can check about the rule. What is the degree of the numerator? Numerator is 3. Degree of the denominator is 2. So which is greater than? The function is continuous. But continuous does not imply the differentiability. चलिए पहले fx निकाल लेते हैं. What is the fx at the point 0, 0? So that is limit f of h, 0 minus 0, 0 divided by h. So h, 0 is h cube divided by h square, that is h over h, which is my 1. What is the fy? Fy is limit 0, h minus 0, 0 divided by h, so that will be 0. So therefore fx is 1, fy will be 0. Both does not exist, cancel. Both exist and are equal. Although this is the function is symmetric, no, अगर ये symmetric होता तो आपका fx fy बराबर आने चाहिए. Now we can check about the differentiability. So what is the formula for the differentiability? Limit f of h comma k minus h into fx minus k into fy divided by 100 of x square plus y square. Fine. So let's start with what is the xy? H cube divided by h square plus k square minus fx is 1 and this is number is 0 divided by 100 of h square plus k square. Now if you take the LCM, h cube will be cancelled, h x square divided by h square plus k square raised to power 3 over 2. Fine. Now you can see what is the how you can check about. So you can check about the degree. What is the degree of the numerator? 3. Degree of the denominator is 3. That means the function is not continuous. Once this function is not continuous, that means this function is not differentiable. So once this function is not differentiable, this option is cancelled. Only left option is my C is the right answer of this problem. So you can see it's a very simple way you can solve all these problems. For more details, I again say you can watch about my these all PY question series available in this playlist. You can watch about the different lectures and yes true, अगर आपको कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर पे लास्ट मिनट पे चाहिए, मैं फिर कह रहा हूँ बच्चों, you can watch about my these 3 lectures: conformal mapping, residue and the Rauchi theorem. Definitely you will get the good last minute revisions on these videos. So I hope you can enjoy this session too. You can share this video with your friends. You can like and comment on this video. Best of luck students and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Best of luck students. Happy learning always.